Hello, gorgeous, gorgeous souls. Jenny here. Let us see what Tarot has to tell you. This is a special reading. I will pull a pyramid for you. It will be a specific topic. What was the lesson that needed to be learned from a specific situation that didn't go the way you expected, something that was hurtful, something that failed, or something that didn't go the way you wanted? You have still questions, you maybe still even feel pain or hurt, you just need clarity. So we will ask the tarot. I will pull a pyramid, you will see the picture in the thumbnail, how it looks, but I will pull what was the lesson, what's inside of you, what happened. We will clarify if need be. I'm going to use my classic tarot deck, no reversals in my deck. Greetings from my Zen corner. Zen within, Zen around. Let us cleanse the energy just for a sec. Beautiful. Collective any sign reading, timeless reading. However, I'm uploading this end of March 2026 and the first card came very quickly and I have to take it. What happened in the past? What happened in the past, actually very positive card, we will decipher the situation, is the Two of Wands. Two of Wands was preparation, planning for a specific move, project, can be even traveling, relocating, or dealing with something at distance, but definitely in the planning and strategizing phases, and definitely working and willing to make a change, to start executing something. This was your past. That's what happened. Okay? Second card. What was your intention? So I wanted to say collective reading. Use your intuition. As I always say, I'm reading intuitively. This channel was created for us to connect, exchange knowledge, exchange knowledge, expand our vision, enhance our capabilities, intuition, as I said, alignment, and raise and expand the collective consciousness. Of course, I'm here to be of guidance, service, and help for you. What was your intention? Your intention was a change. I felt this. I told you that this card is not necessarily speaking about a change. It speaks about planning for something new. Yeah, it can be change, of course, related with. But within you was that you wanted to move away from unsatisfactory situation or something that, let's say, you don't want to continue in the same way. And you kind of took a pause maybe to revise. That was inside of you at the time. You were wishing for a change. You were wishing for, let's say, restructure. Okay. What were the obstacles? For my gorgeous, gorgeous, beautiful souls who will need to see this video, unbelievable, interesting cards are coming. The obstacle was Three of Wands, growth and expansion. Also, this card speaks about stability, even in relationships and love, commitment, stability, clear vision. This person is step away from, let's say, jumping on these boats that are approaching and sailing to the new shores, but he's already finished with strategizing, planning, aligning, whatever steps and work had to be done before the actual movement and execution. He's clear where he's going, he's clear what he wants, but that's in your obstacle. Either there was a lack of clarity exactly how to execute, or lack of clarity exactly what you want, where you want to go, what you want to do exactly. A lack of stability it can be. Even maybe lack of commitment, maybe some fears. How much this will take from me, how much this will cost me to execute that. You know your story best. As I said, use your intuition as well, your knowledge, collective reading. But of course, the tarot is always on point. So, now, what was the lesson that needed to be learned? Maybe you already learned it, maybe you're sure of what happened and what you had to learn from it, but you need a confirmation. In any case, as I said, this reading is specifically for certain people who need it the most, who need the answers, the clarity, so they can close the chapter or literally take the best they can from the situation. It doesn't have to be a very negative situation. As I said, it can be something that failed completely, it can be something that progressed not in the way you wanted, or something that didn't even launch. It can be love, career, projects, anything. The lesson that you needed to learn. Interesting. As I said, I will be clarifying after, if need be, and this definitely will be clarified, was sorrow and pain. 5 of Cups. This person, and also the understanding that this is not working for you and you have to move away from it. I feel intuitively that this was happening before your intention, or when you came into this intention and energy that this is not working and you need to revise everything and possibly make changes. It was painful and hurtful for you to come to terms that this is not working, and maybe had to be left in the past, because this cups is spilled and he needs to look at the new cups. Of course, this card speaks about still the pain and grief and sorrow and still stuck energy. We're not moving with anything new yet, but we will be, because we cannot sit in perpetual cycle, especially if it's unhappy. It's just naturally we would want to jump onto the new things. The universe will help us always through people, things, and the more you align, the more you're high vibrational, it's going to happen quicker, but it will always happen. So your lesson was that you had to come to terms that this is not working, it's done and finished, and you have to now close the grief and the pain and move to the new thing. Or even look at what is new around you. Perhaps you took too much time, or you allowed the pain to overwhelm you for longer than needed. Or, for some of you, can be that you literally refused for some period of time to look at new opportunities or the new things, or something that is there for you, and possibly could have been that you even missed it, or more like you didn't really help yourself when maybe you needed the most. Because interestingly enough, when we are in the biggest pain, in the biggest sorrow and hurt, it's not necessarily even that we are not aligned, that we don't receive something to pull us out of there, especially if we've paid karma. Trust me, the universe, guiding angels, all the guiding high vibrational, high dimensional beings will be there working hard to help us. But if we are unwilling, their hands are tied, so to speak. So I have this feeling that some of you, this is what happened. So that was your lesson. Now, by the way, I want to thank all of you who already has supported this channel, me and my journey. I'm honored to be here, as I said, to be of guidance, help and service for you, and us to exchange high, pure, high vibrational energies, knowledge, to guide ourselves. And each and every time you support me, thank you for your subscriptions, for messages, liking. But each time that you do that, I send you tenfold. Tenfold. You have to manifest, picture this, accept it, be open for it, have faith in it, but 10 times gratitude, love, and blessings. I believe that everything has to be in equal give and take. the universe doesn't tolerate any vacuums, so you support me and I send you back. You support me and I send you back. You support me and I send you back, of course, much more, because I created this channel with a certain intent. So, thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's continue now. Current energies within you. I am very excited to see what you think about this reading. As I said, I have never done it. It's very different than what I've seen up to now. But it came to me again intuitively that many people, and of course I've been through the same stages, even if we close certain chapters, sometimes we have still questions. If there is still emotions coming back, if there is still memories popping up, dreams, this means that something is not clear for you. Something needs to still be worked through. And this can linger and can affect us in the subconscious. So I want to start these readings. This is the first time I'm doing that. And I am going to be ecstatic if you like it, of course. But be honest. But send me your feedback, like, subscribe if you think that this resonates, if you think that this is of help and guidance, and if it picks up well, I will be doing these readings as series, like continuously. Alright, what's going on now? Tarot just hushed. What is the current energy within you? Beautiful, beautiful, gorgeous! I hope you are happy about springtime coming. For all the countries that are saying farewell to the cold weather, unless there is somebody watching me from the other side of the earth, where now is the opposite, that they are saying farewell to the hot weather. But I'm very happy. Easter is approaching. As you see, I've put my cutest yellow flowers here. I bought the red candles, of course, vibrant, beautiful colors for high vibrations, for optimism, for just good mood. I just love it now. Everything is blooming, birds are chirping. Actually, I'm expecting anytime very weird weather. As of yesterday, they're giving massive storms. I haven't heard anything. Some light rain was there. I could hear now some thundering somewhere, but still there is sun here, but it will come. Very curious if rain starts while I'm making your video. If that happens, I will tell you what that means, as per a saying that we use here in Bulgaria, in my native country. It's for good luck, but... Alright, 2 cards came, and this is your current energies. King of Pentacles and the 5 of Wands. Interesting. King of Pentacles is your shrewdest, most intelligent, most stable investor in the tarot. He's extremely knowledgeable how to invest, how to grow, how to build. He's very prosperous. He's very stable. Very clear-minded when he's making decisions. Never risks until or unless he's sure that the results that are going to yield for him, not just any results, but the results he is envisaging. He knows exactly what he's doing. That's within you. That is beautiful energy. However, we have a conflict here. The 5 of Wands is the conflict card. This is what's within you, so I take it as an inner conflict. You might be in a conflict with situations, circumstances, or other people, of course. However, this conflict is, I take it more intuitively. I will explain it how I feel. The inner conflict is about you being able to step into this energy. You are in this energy, but you're doubting it. This is how I feel. Either to take new opportunities, either to invest energy and time because something didn't work in the past. We already said it. You wanted to execute some changes. Your intent was to make some changes. It failed. So now you're in an inner conflict whether you've done something wrong or what happened. This is how I feel. What happened? We already had the card of what was the lesson that you needed to learn. You know your story best again. I'm going to explain it how it feels intuitively. We already said that the lesson that you had to learn is that you had to close this chapter perhaps quicker, or you had to acknowledge that something did not work or is not working the way you see it, and simply turn around and see what's there for you. Stop the grieving and paining over the 3 spilled cups when you have 2 other cups behind. You either, as I said, did not do that on time, or in a worst case scenario, you missed the 2 cups that were there for you for some phase. Of course, as I said again, when our dharma is due, we paid our karma and we are aligned. Willing or unwilling, it's going to come for us. Even if we missed something, it might come in a different shape. So never we should allow fears or rushing around or being in this anxiety energy. Oof, if I don't grab this opportunity, it's a done deal. Never, because this misaligns the energies again. And even, of course, as I said, you will always receive what is meant for you. But if you're in this nervous energy, you will miss definitely on the specific time frame, whatever is coming, and you will delay the thing that is supposed to come to replace the thing that you missed. I hope I'm explaining it well. Okay, let's continue. Now, we said the current energy. What did I say? The current energy around you or inside you? I was talking about what's inside you. Okay, because I was supposed to pull on what's the current energies around you. All right, okay, we'll see. I'm leaving it as I spoke because intuitively that's how it happens. This is what's inside you, and I'll pull now what are the current energies around you. Always follow the universe. I always follow the universe. I learned my lessons, trust me. And now I always follow. What's around you? The surrounding energies. A very difficult choice. 2 of Swords. A difficult choice. This difficult choice again can be because of what's inside of you, conflicted. Or because it can be a difficult choice between 2 people, you and another person, you and another thing, or 2 things. The card says though that you have to trust your intuition. So the card to me is very much linked very well with what's inside of you. You need to stop this inner conflict. Connect with your intuition and trust yourself, trust the universe. Align, have peace of mind, connect with your intuition. There is no other way you'll make this choice. That's why she's blindfolded. There is the moon, which is the intuition. Higher powers above. There is water behind her, water emotions, depth, but she is not in the water, overwhelmed by emotions or carried by the waves. She is on solid ground, but she's connected with everything, with earth, groundedness, emotions behind her, the seas behind her, water, and the intuition, sky, moon above. And she's holding the swords with which she will execute. Very nice. I think this is very nice. Okay, now we clarified this. Now let's see what is approaching. Too many cards. I'm not going to take them. What is approaching, universe? Tell us, for these gorgeous souls who are going to need to hear these messages and who are drawn to the video, to the title. I always say, if you're drawn to the title, if you're drawn to the video, if you start listening to the video and you think it's not for you, but something tells you, listen. Now, absolutely amazing. Too many cards. I'm gonna take them because I'll tell you first of all why. There are 3 major arcanas that came together I cannot say no to that. This is the first three major arcanas, and I'm taking them. This is what's approaching you, and it's absolutely beautiful. Beautiful, OMG. Now, judgment. You know what judgment is? Universe is balancing the scales, but the universe is calling you to step onto your... It's like the justice, yes, but the judgment is more. The universe now is calling you to step onto your path, and you are hearing the call. And also this card speaks about a massive change, a rebirth. These people are coming out of their coffins because they hear the higher calling and they are ready to go. Connecting with your highest intuition, serving your highest purpose, stepping onto your path, doing what your soul asks you and your heart wants you to do. After that, temperance, the healing card, again very angelic, as you see the two cards, very karmic, very angelic card. Temperance is your healing, balance and harmony. Again, stability. Death and rebirth. Of course, we will be reborn if we are stepping onto our calling, higher calling, the path that our soul has written in the records before even we were born. This is what's going to happen. And the Two of Pentacles is your balancing card. Of course, it means doing a lot and juggling, but also this card speaks about lightheartedness. Most like a child, just enjoying life and things, even if you're busy, even if you're overwhelmed with things at times. And also this card to me speaks about groundedness, but connectedness, because we have water again behind emotions, but he's on the ground and he's juggling here and jumping around with ease. But of course, as I said, the card speaks about a lightheartedness as well, just being light with life, in life, enjoying life for what it is, and just do our thing. So that's absolutely beautiful cards. Okay, the last card that I'm pulling now is what is the outcome, and then we'll get some clarifiers. What is the outcome for these gorgeous souls who will need these messages? Universe, give me here. What is the outcome? Thank you again for watching. I'm honored to be here. And if you want to support me, you know what to do. And I thank you and I send you tenfold gratitude, love and blessings. And don't forget to tell me when you receive them. Okay, what's the outcome? Unbelievable. We have the Knight of Cups. Now, the Knight of Cups is a very lovey-dovey, but we will not limit it only in love and connections. If you are dealing with business, partnership situation, financial project, something. So, Knight of Cups. He carries his heart on the sleeve, a proposal, message, reconnection, but definitely something that this is how I take it. It's a very light card, even though it's knight. He's not the king, however, he's still pretty much stable, still with opportunity for growth. But this card always, especially if it's not just purely love offer, to step onto a next level or to start a relationship, then for me it's the offer or communication, proposition for something that is from the heart, pure, beautiful, and is going to resonate with your heart. That's amazing. We'll clarify, of course, this card. Now, I want to clarify a few cards here. I'm not going to clarify everything, and I'm going to clarify it with another deck. I feel it like that. Okay. I hope it doesn't get more twisted, because I'm aiming this video and this type of videos to be a little bit not as long, so you can see everything, so you don't cut me off in the middle. Because always very important messages. Okay, let's clarify now. I want to clarify the lesson learned, which was the Five of Cups, that, as I said, that I believe that you did not acknowledge on time, or you refused to acknowledge that something is not working for you. Universe, let me cut the deck twice. My decks are always pre-shuffled, by the way. I like to pre-shuffle them. I feel like I'm cleansing energy as well, but I cut them just before I start. Okay, let's clarify the Five of Cups, the lesson learned here. Let's clarify the Five of Cups, universe. Let's clarify the Five of Cups for these gorgeous, gorgeous people who need these messages. Let's clarify Five of Cups. Why is it here? The lesson learned. The lesson learned, please. Give me one card, universe. Yes, the card came. And that is 10 of Pentacles, your legacy card. Now a few scenarios are coming. I will tell it like that because what was I'm just connecting it with what was your intent. I think your lesson was to acknowledge something didn't work, but also to raise your bar. You were feeling that something is not working, maybe allowed it to go on, then maybe allowed too much of grief when it didn't work, but you had to look at what is really your happiness, your prosperity, your stability, your legacy card. This is the top of the pyramid. Family connection, love, abundance, everything in life balanced. Family, work, career, money, friends, houses, generations together. This is one scenario. For others, it just clarifies that what it didn't work for you is exactly that, a family situation, your legacy. But I feel more like that you had to focus on what you really want. What's your utmost desires? Maybe you were grieving too long on something that didn't work, like you felt wasted time, errors or something, but at the end of the day, you had to focus on what's really for you, what your heart and your high self wants. And I believe what wasn't working at the time, it wasn't it. So again, we come to the same conclusion that you simply had to acknowledge it quicker and just close the cycle quicker, because you know it's not working. It's not what you want. Maybe you were thinking at some time that it was, but it wasn't. Okay, let's clarify here. I want to clarify the conflict. What's inside of you, please? Let's clarify the conflict that is inside of you, the inner conflict. Okay, one card came. Death, unbelievable. Second time. Death and rebirth. Death and rebirth. You were conflicted. You were conflicted, or you are still conflicted about acknowledging that you are a different person, that it's something different and the old has died. You are struggling still. Or you're struggling to acknowledge that what was is dead and you're a new person now. Because I already told you what's approaching, but I believe that you will come. As soon as you see this video, things will start changing for you, even if it's only internally. You will see what is it within you, who you are. I don't know how you'll see it. It's a divine orchestration. We are getting these two cards. Look at it. Even just the depictions of these cards, you cannot make an error with it. It's your angels, is the universe orchestrating. You cannot go away from it. It's so, yeah. A clarification for your conflict. I wanted to clarify the conflict is the death. You either have to close something within you, like really acknowledge that it's dead now and it's a new you that is popping up, or just close the past really, internally. Okay, I want to clarify the offer coming towards you. Let's clarify now the outcome, which is this offer, whether it's love or some other proposition from the heart, resonating with your heart, making you happy. Let's clarify, please. Two cards came. Wow, King, unbelievable. Second time we are getting the King of Pentacles. Second time. Yes, this tells me whatever is starting now, whatever is moving towards you is going to trigger this energy within you. If that's you, that is you, because you already was very clearly that was within you, and this is your energy. You're very shrewd, intelligent investor, builder, a person that knows what he's doing and knows how to build, expand things. He knows, he has the capabilities. You have the King of Wands, creativity, passion. It's either that you will be connecting, if it's a connection or partnership, connecting with another energy that is a very creative side, very fiery side. You're the more stable, more grounded side. And I believe that you will be working, or you are working now on grounding yourself, because we already had even this balance card. We had the Two of Swords, which is very like connected to the intuition, grounding yourself to make this decision. So King of Wands is a beautiful X-Factor king, very creative, very fiery, very passionate. He is making everything like with a snap of his fingers, because he has this warmth. It just, wherever he goes, he creates, as I said, the X-Factor and everything. People are drawn to him. Charismatic, beautiful, intelligent. Beautiful, beautiful. So this offer, it's a love offer, beautiful fiery energy, attraction energy with from the heart, and with a lot of stability, groundedness, and prosperity. Beautiful. If it's a partnership, again, beautiful, beautiful connection. Beautiful energies that are complementing each other. This is what I wanted to say. I'm very happy for you. I'm very happy for you. 10 of Wands underneath, end of a very tough cycle. 10 is the end now. Heavy burdens that you carried, whether internally, emotionally, mentally, or I want to say physically. Yeah, I don't know if you are carrying also in life, working something like a heavier job, but carrying a lot of burdens, and you've been on your own. You felt like you're on, you've managed it, you're at the end now, and it's gone. Now I want one quick spirit animal. I love my black and white spirit animal oracle message for you, and I'm closing this reading. Again, give me feedback of what you think, if this resonates, if it helps. As I said, it's a new type of reading. First time I'm making this in this manner on this topic. I really hope that it will be of help and guidance. I have the faith, and I'm sure actually that it is needed a lot for a lot of us. So thank you for liking and subscribing. You know what happens when you do it. So let's see, universe, what is the last message for these gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous souls who are watching this video and who need these messages? We thank from the bottom of our hearts what came here, and I thank you for joining me. I'm honored, as I said. Come on, universe, give me a card. Always aiming to make shorter videos, because I believe they're easier to watch, but here we go. But at the end of the day, I'm aiming at quality, as I said, service and guidance. So if the universe says that we need to look at all these things, angles, we have to do it. Come on, universe, give me one card. Okie dokie. Blue Jay. A beautiful bird. You are encouraged to follow your feelings and intuition. I'm getting chills. This is a reminder that your personal power is in your hands, and that you are free to take flight at any time if you find yourself in a situation that doesn't suit you anymore. This is unbelievably part of this reading of what I felt like intuitively for you. I'm very happy, always on point. The tarot and my oracle messages are amazing. Amazing. So, thank you so much for being here. I'm honored, as I said. I'm happy with the reading of what's coming. I'm not gonna ramble anymore. So, see you very soon. Peace in the mind, love in the heart, balance in all you do. I love you guys. Bye.